Hello, butterflies. You get comfortable. Get that pillow from behind me because I don't need it. Hello, my beautiful butterflies. So, this video, y'all, your girl been talking about it. Well, it's finally here. Go watch the vlogs if you want to know the behind the scenes detail of the struggles I went through to create this video. But you know what? It doesn't matter at this point. We are just going to get into it. So, as you can see by the title, I asked Chat GPT to help me with my calorie deficit, just help me with my weight loss journey in general. So I asked it one simple question. I said, can you help me figure out my calorie deficit? And ChatGPT said, absolutely. So it asked me a series of questions. It says, let's figure out a realistic calorie deficit for me. And that is the key. See, your girl, I ain't got the money to be able to go get me a personal trainer or go hire a person to help me figure all these things out. You know what I mean? Early today, I was trying to use the scale. I couldn't figure it out. Now, ChatGPT tried to break it down, but your girl dyslexic. Sometimes I need visual. But the point of the matter is that with ChatGPT, I don't have to, and YouTube, I don't have to go and try to find me a personal trainer and figure out how to pay this money and how to do all these things just so I can be able to lose weight. Now, with AI technology that we have now today, all it is at the tip of our fingertips. So ChatGPT asked me, it said, to calculate a safe, efficient deficit, we need 3 things. Actually, it asked me 5 things. It asked me my current weight, my height, my age. And I think those are the 3 major things it wanted to know. The other 2 things was my typical activity level. Now, was it sanctuary, whether I'd rather do it at all? I'm sorry, sedentary, not sanctuary. Sedentary, meaning I basically do little to none light activities or etc. And then it asked me what's my goal, lose how many pounds per week, to be able to calculate how many pounds I want to lose per week. So then it says, if you share those, I can calculate your estimate maintenance calories, a safe calorie deficit amount, a target daily calorie range. So then it also said, in the meantime, here's how the deficit works. And so it literally started breaking down to me, how does it work? How, you know what I mean? How do you go into a calorie deficit? And I'm not going to go all into that. Well, you know what? We can touch it a little bit. It says pounds per week. Approximately, the first side is the pounds per week. The next side is approximately daily calorie deficit. And I'm going to put a screenshot up here so you guys can be able to see, you know what I mean, what it looks like. But it says pound per week. So if I'm trying to lose, let's say 0.5 pounds per week, I have to have the calorie deficit minus 250 calories per day. 1 pound per week, I have to remove about 500 calories per day. If I want 10.5 pounds, I have to remove about 750 calories per day. And if I want the max, which would be about 2 pounds per week, I will want to remove about 1,000 calories a day. Okay? A safe range is usually about a 300 to 700 calorie deficit. That's about a safe range. So then it asks me, if you want, just send this example. And it just says weight, height, age, activity level, and your goals. And I'll calculate for you. So that's exactly what I did. I told him at the time I was weighing 301 pounds. And what's that, 8 ounces? I don't remember right off the top of my head. But my height is 4.6. I'm 46. Now, I put my activity level as sedentary. And the reason why is because I'm very new, y'all, to this working out and getting into working out. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. And like I said, I'm new to working out and all this. It's been really off and on. It's never, ever been consistent. So I'm not going to show up and act like, and then I work from home. I'm sitting all the time. I got my watch program to tell me, girl, get up and walk. Keep 100. So step one, once I told them, and then I told them my weight goal is 200 pounds. All right, so ChatGPT, she hollered back at me. She said, well, step one, estimate maintenance calories using the Mifflin St. Joule formula. Didn't even know this formula existed. Let me keep that clear. I didn't even know this formula existed. Based on an average for adults, women with sedentary lifestyles, estimated maintenance is about 2,430 calories a day, meaning around 2,430 calories would maintain my current weight. Step two, for calorie deficit option. So this is if I wanted to maintain my weight that I'm currently having, I would need to consume 2,400 calories a day. But because I want to go into a calorie deficit, and they give you, for step two, it gives you weight loss. I'm going to put it up here on the side. And so you have the weight loss, daily calories, estimated weekly loss. On one side it says mild deficit. If I wanted to just slightly do it slightly, then I would only have 2,000 to 21,000, which would estimate about 0.5 a week. Moderate deficit, it'll be about 1,700 to 1,900, and I would lose about 1 pound per week. But if I want to be aggressive and safe with it, we're going to be between 14 and 1,600, and I'll be losing 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. I personally want to work my way to 14, 16. That's my goal. You should not go below 13, 14 calories per day consistently. That can slow metabolism and cause muscle loss. Most realistic targets, 16 to 18 calories per day. This gives a solid deficit while still having energy, especially if you start moving more and add light workout. Now, how long would it take to reach this goal? Now, I didn't even ask ChatGPT this information. I did not ask Chat the last question. I asked the first question, and then I answered ChatGPT questions that they gave me about my weight and my height and age and all the things. Everything else has started spit out to me on its own. So, how long would it take to reach to 200? I have 102 pounds to lose. Estimated timeline, which thank goodness is about 99 now. It's no longer 102, it's now 99 pounds. 1 pound per week, about 2 years. 1.5 per week, about 16 months. 2 pounds per week would be about 12 to 14 months. By the summer, your girl is planning. I need to be down 250, 240. And keep in mind, I will be incorporating fasting in this process. So we will be definitely doing another 7-day fast. I think I would rather go through just start it and not eat nothing for 7 days than even off. It was a mind F completely. And then so after it tells me all that, it says, want me to build you a customized daily meal plan at a 1,600 to 1,800 calories, a 7-day menu, grocery list included, keto, low carb, or balanced meal style based on Aldi's shopping. Now, this is the funny part. The free version of ChatGPT now can remember all the information that you put out on it, no matter whether you go to a fresh screen or you use an old screen, which means this is something that I already did a couple days ago. If I wanted to start fresh, I would just go right over here to the corner, and then you have a whole, hold on. You go over to, then you can absolutely start fresh. You see that? But it remembers everything I talked about on all these. Every conversation I ever had with ChatGPT, it remembers that conversation. So because of that, ChatGPT knows that I shop at Aldi's. And so what did Chat do? I'm sorry, hold on. So what did ChatGPT do, y'all? ChatGPT decided to already let me know that I can create you a list and track for 30 days. And let me tell you what else. The next thing I put into ChatGPT. Hold on. That part made me lose my spot. Showing y'all. I decided to forget all the bells and whistles. You know what I mean? Our girl Dodash should show up and teach. She don't give a damn about all the extra bells and whistles, right? So then, after it tells me, based on Aldi's, it dawned on me that I did not let ChatGPT or remind ChatGPT that I am African American, because there are times you will have to remind it. And as soon as I said that, this is what ChatGPT said. I said, "Oh, I'm also African American." ChatGPT said, "Thank you for adding that. It does matter in a helpful way, because African Americans can have different metabolical responses, salt sensitivity, insulin response, and muscle compositions patterns that affect weight loss. Here's what that means for your calorie deficit and plan. Metabolics and muscles studies show many African American naturally have higher lean muscle mass, slightly slower resting metabolism on paper, but better fat burning when strength or cardio is added. I'm sorry, it's metabolism and muscles at the top. This means adding even light movement, walking 3 to 4 times a week, can increase fat loss without needing an extreme calorie drop. Number 2, blood sugar and carbs. African Americans as a group have higher risk of insulin resistant and type 2 diabetes. So, on a diet that's higher in protein, lower in refined carbs, focus on whole, slow digestive carbs, tend to burn fat faster and keeps cravings down. For example, instead of having white bread or white rice, have brown rice or whole grain bread or quinoa or cauliflower rice. Instead of having sugary drinks, try to keep to flavored water, tea, electrolytes powder. And instead of cereal, eating eggs, yogurt, or protein shakes. You see, go watch the vlog and you see the type of food that your girl been eating lately. So then you have, then making sure your water, keeping your sodium and your water weight, and which is so important. As soon as I did my water fast, the first thing that went was the water weight. And so now that's all I think about, is just keeping the water weight down. That is all your girl goal is to keep that weight down. All right? High sodium seasoning, fast foods, packaged foods. I haven't ordered any. And let me tell y'all something, because I was watching this one video and she was talking about the person she watched. Her trainer was telling her that I would rather for you to have a cheat meal than a cheat day, because a cheat day is giving yourself permission to just go balls to the walls for the day, as opposed to, you know what, I'm gonna have this meal I know I ain't supposed to have real quick. But the next meal is going to be high in protein, and you feel what I'm saying? All the things I'm supposed to eat. I'm going to eat this meal and I'm going to take my ass for a walk so I can start walking it down. I'm going to eat this meal, but instead of drinking this juice or drinking this soda, I would drink water to keep the sugar and the insulin and keep all that lower so you don't spike your insulin. You feel what I'm saying? Using Mrs. Dash or garlic and onion powder, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, thyme, curry, lemon pepper. Using all these low sodium seasonings. I personally have lately been really focusing on getting seasonings that has either zero salt and no salt, and I just add my own sea salt to it, because there's too many times I'll use this seasoning and then grab this seasoning, not realizing that it has salt in it, and jack it up. It becomes super seasoned, salty all of a sudden, and it's what this means for calorie target. Still safe and effective for me is 1,600 to 1,800 calories per day. High protein, low sugar, low processed carbs, lots of seasoning and flavor. And this is what ChatGPT said, because food should not be boring. This will help you choose one. This will help me lose 1 to 2 pounds per week without feeling starved. Want to build, and then Chad asked me, want to build a 7-day meal plan at 1,600 to 1,800 calories. Soul food style flavorings, but healthy. Cheap and Aldi shopping friendly. High protein, low sugar, seasoned, not bland. Like it literally. And if you don't use Aldi's, gotta do, put the store you use. Tell Chad where you do market at, where you do shop at. So we're going to stop it here. Part 2 is going to be talking about how ChatGPT helped me create a 30-day health and wellness plan. It helped me create from food plans, food meals, like the calorie deficit, as well as workout routines. It scheduled the day for me to do a workout. It took in consideration that I'm brand new to this. It's not something strenuous. Y'all, I got me a personal trainer. Listen, stop sleeping on ChatGPT. If you are my age, if you are 40 and up, I am 46. Listen, a lot of times we're scared of technology. My generation shouldn't be scared of technology, okay? My father was a computer programmer in 1994. He had his own business in computer programming called JJS Professional Computer Services. In 1994, your girl was 10. So it should not be so foreign to us because my generation is the beginning of seeing technology start to enter our home. So we should be all right with learning new things, being as though we was that transformative generation. All right. And if you're older than me and you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to be on a weight loss journey, is there any part of your life that you want to change and you don't necessarily have the funds to go hire the professional? Go grab your phone. Go over down to whether it's Apple Store or Google Store. Go down in there, type in chat, CHATG, and put it on your phone. And even if you forget about it, every now and then, if you got a question and you can't find nobody to answer, remember Christina Butterfly said, yo, didn't I download ChatGPT? Let me ask it real quick and see what it got to say. Might change your life and might change your mind. Listen, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something from this video, if you are going to go, first of all, let me say this. If you are going to use ChatGPT for your weight loss journey, put down in the chat me with our butterfly symbol, because any question I ask, I want to see the butterflies, because this is transforming. We are transforming. So put down in the chat me with the butterfly, so I know that you are going to incorporate ChatGPT into your life so you can get better on whatever journey you're on. It may not be weight loss, but whatever journey you on, you need to use it. You need to get to know. I feel like my head was cut off. Was it cut off most of the video? If it was, just forgive me. All right, you guys, I gotta get off of this phone because my phone is about to die. As you see, it probably done got a little dark on you real quick. My phone about to die, so I gotta go ahead and charge it up. But look, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, and it's your first time coming, I need you to hit that subscribe button, because once you hit that button, you will instantly become a part of the Butterfly Squad. And if you already a part of the Butterfly Squad and you watching this video, you already know what the deal is. Butterfly Squad up, boo. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to hit that button so you can let YouTube know that you fooling with a girl, because we is a baby channel. We over here crawling. My knees is hurting. We over here crawling. So I need you to let YouTube know that your girl, you learned something from her, all right? And listen, if you a new subscriber or you about to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the Butterfly Squad, make sure you hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when your girl uploads videos. I need you to be watching me. All right, so we can grow this channel to be beyond even my imagination. All right, guys, I love you so much. Always remember, nothing in life is happening to you, but everything, and I do mean everything, is happening for you, and it's happening for your greatness. So, butterfly, squatter.